Here's an update on these Christmas decorations I was repainting. I got pretty far. They're about done as far as what I want to do with these because they don't really have that much detail. But it's been a lot of fun. What I decided to do was make the one on the left. It was a little more defined, so I decided to make that the Christmas one. And the one on the right was actually broken. There's characters kind of hugging the tree or something, and one of the heads was broken off actually. So I just got the idea I would just make it into a Halloween tree. It's about as close as I can get with this camera. But so what I did was I took my knife and I cut off all the heads of the characters, and you can see some of them a little bit more disfigured. They're all kind of holding hands, it looks like. It was a little hard to figure out where one character ends and one doesn't. I didn't paint the hands in either. There isn't really a hand detail, just kind of all one thing, but I think you get the idea of it. And then for I'm not done with this one as far yet, but I painted everything kind of in just base colors, and I put a wash on it of like red, as you can see, to make the tree kind of look like it's bleeding. And then yeah, I covered all the people in red paint. I just did one. This is just regular red, so I need to obviously coming off there. It's still a little wet, but I gotta put some other colors on to make it a little more dynamic, I guess. And then I think I might paint some like pink or something in the heads where the heads should be. And then I think I'm gonna put maybe like a wash of like purple or some kind of like purple or green, dark green maybe. Something to make it not look as I don't want it to be as bright. And for the ground I made it's mostly gray, but I think I'm gonna paint it kind of brown too, just to make it some darker parts to it. But that one's a lot of fun. And then the regular one, I couldn't tell what the characters were doing. It looks like they're kind of holding this like book, or they're reading it, or singing carols or something. So I just went with that idea. And then it looked like there was the person in the back. I don't know if it was supposed to be Santa or just a guy, another tall guy, but he looked like he had a beard almost, so I just made him into a Santa character. And then I kind of just there's no details, this is all flat, so I just painted on the blue guy. I painted the same kind of Santa things, and I did some dry brushing. I did a little, it's like a wash shade, so I think it looks okay. I mean, I don't know. The best part, I thought, I did the tree. I painted it in green, then did a wash of like a little lighter green, and then I painted little red and gold ornaments, just like circles. And then I think I did a wash of black, and then I just kind of dry brushed the white in there, like the snow was falling on it. But it's kind of rough. I mean, I didn't really take my time with it, but actually this kind of works pretty well. I like how it looks. I'm not gonna put the eyes on the faces. I'm just gonna leave them blank like that. I think for the Christmas one, I'm about finished. Both of these, or well, the one on the left, I painted it with clear, so I was gonna do some little sticky still, so I'm gonna wet till it dries and do some black wash. I think it works better when it's like gloss, and also it seals it too. So, but that's almost about it for there. I think I might add some little color into the snow. It's mostly white, but there's some blue. But I can't really see the blue as much, so I'm gonna paint some of that back in, I think. And then the Christmas one's got a little bit more to go. It's still drying. And then I don't know, I might try to do a little shading on different parts of the blood, but it's really kind of hard because there isn't much detail, so I'm kind of trying to think out of the box on what to do. But fun little weekend projects for sure, though. So I'll do another video when I finish them up.